Hello, everybody. I really wanted to take advantage of this beautiful tree of ours for as long as I can. So I'm going to stand in front of it as we talk about this coming week. This is the week leading up to Christmas Day. So it's an exciting time, but it's also a time in which, wait a minute, you said your tree's not up yet? What? Don't worry, you have time because technically we're still in Advent. We're in Advent right through December 24th, Christmas Eve. So maybe what we do is we kind of jump the gun a little bit on Christmas Eve by celebrating Jesus' birth. Yeah, why not? We'll do that. And and it's okay. It's okay. But Christmas time in the church actually starts December 25th and lasts all the way through January the 5th. On January the 6th, that starts Epiphany. That's the time when the wise men showed up with their gifts to give to Jesus. But in the meantime, from the 25th of December through January 5th, the 12 days of Christmas. Uh, some people call it Christmastide, but it is a time of celebrating. It's the altar paraments are white. We're going all out with joy and happiness because Jesus is born. And why are we so happy that Jesus is born? Because that's God Emmanuel, God with us. Now, a few things to know about that. December 25th, why did we pick that as a time to celebrate Jesus' birth? If you really were to go by Luke's rendition of Jesus' birth with the shepherds out there in the fields with their sheep, you probably would be talking more about April, May than you are December 25th. But there's a very good reason why the church picked December 25th. You see, there were in the Roman Empire a lot of different religions that were celebrated, and a lot of them worshiped the sun god, Sun. Now, when you think about the winter solstice, which is December 21st, um, the darkest day of the year, least amount of sunlight, but right after that, it starts increasing again. The daylight increases. So, quite naturally, the celebration of the sun god Sun took place at this time of the year, December 25th. And there were like 4 or 5 different sun gods that were worshipped across different religions. And along comes Christianity. Now we're talking the year 326 or so, somewhere in that neighborhood, in which the church now decided, hey, we need to celebrate Jesus' birthday. Let's do it then. We'll do it when we talk about Jesus as the light of the world, right? So it fits in beautifully with ever increasing light of the day. Jesus, light of the world. Bingo. Plus, also, it serves to kind of snuff out the other religious celebrations that were going on. Because you have to remember that way back then, Christianity had now become the official religion of the Roman Empire. Yep, all the Roman troops were being baptized and stuff like that. And it really comes into play a little bit later in that 4th century that the emphasis was really placed on being a Christian if you were a Roman citizen. So it's interesting. That's how it kind of got its start. But do you see how things have happened to Christmas as time has gone on? Do you see how some of these rituals that were evident in some of the pagan, non-Christian type of religions kind of got morphed into our Christian religion? Not so much our religion, but our celebrations of Christmas? How many of us have a Christmas tree? Not just at home, but in our churches. Christmas trees. There's nothing religious or sacred or Christian about that at all. In fact, it's said that in the Germanic tribes, one thing they would do after they conquered an enemy, they would have a big tree put up and they would hang the body parts of their conquered people on the tree. That's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. But we kind of get our celebration of Christmas and the Christmas tree from that origin. Holly. Yeah, I'm trying to look around the room right now. I don't see any holly hanging up. I'm going to have to change that real quick. But holly, well, it would symbolize the blood of Christ and the crown of thorns, all right? But really, the thing I really have to change in my house is mistletoe. Yeah, got to get some mistletoe hanging up. Why mistletoe? Well, number one, that's where you get your sweetheart underneath and do little. But the other reason that we kind of have mistletoe around is some of the Druid religions use it as part of their healing ceremony. If you were sick, you went under a bough of mistletoe and you would be kissed by a virgin and healed. Now, how that made it into our Christmas celebrations as Christians, don't ask me. I don't even want to know. But as even the giving of gifts really wasn't Christian, so to speak, although giving gifts and giving of ourselves definitely is something that is Christian. Just know that there's a lot of stuff that goes on, a lot of good stuff, a lot of fun stuff that really is not Christian in origin, but is part of our holiday celebrations. But the thing we need to remember is that primarily what we are doing as God's people at this time of year, we are celebrating the birth of Christ. We are celebrating Jesus among us, God with us, Emmanuel. And that is the most important thing that's going to be happening come the end of this week, Thursday night into Friday. So get the tree decorated if you don't have it up already. Get the cookies baked, get the presents wrapped, because you thought I was going to say Santa's coming. No, Jesus is coming. God's blessings be with you.